and welcome to the first annual Holler Olympic Games.
Yes, we're all very excited to get going, and the athletes are warming up as we speak. This year, our events will test office skills as well as physical and mental strength.
I heard some of these events today include the office coffee run. So the coffee run is when the competitors grab a full cup of coffee and they have to race to the phones to answer it as soon as possible. And the second event we're going to be doing is rubber band archery, and that is where the contestants will use rubber bands from around the office to shoot down small targets.
Yeah, I'm super excited for that rubber band archery event. Another event I'm super excited for is the paper airplane javelin throw. This is where contestants will have to throw a paper airplane as far as they can, but will also be putting their design skills to the test as they'll have to make their own paper airplanes. Teams will also be competing in a game of Pictionary that will test not only their drawing skills, but also their ability to communicate. Sorry for that interruption. The teams will also be competing in a game of Pictionary that will test not only their drawing skills, but also their ability to communicate with each other.
Before we get started, let's meet our competitors. First up, we have Austin and James, the blue team.
Wow, with skills like that, those two are going to be hard to beat. We caught up with the blue team earlier this week to ask them how training was going. So let's see what they had to say.
What event are you guys most excited about today?
I think we stand a very strong chance in the rubber band archery event. We've got some sharpshooters, some good experience. Austin, I think, hunts elk most winters with a bow and arrow, similar to rubber bands.
Who do you guys consider to be your stiffest competition at this year's Olympics?
I don't really see anybody in here, but fire department's across the street. They're probably much stronger competitors than most of these that's in the office. So I think probably the fire department.
What have you guys been doing in preparation for today's events?
Jumping jacks.
Eating, sleeping, constantly moving the fingers.
Yeah. Dexterity is super important, so boom, 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 boom. We're agile in every sense of the word.
What are some words that you guys are going to compete by today?
I just like to go back to the classic, pressure makes diamonds, and there's pressure today. I'm not going to lie, and I'm feeling it, but I believe we'll make some diamonds.
Okay, how about you, Austin?
I'd say light work, because everything that's going to be done today is probably going to be light work.
Easy peasy, baby. I love that.
Are you seeing this?
I am, and that focus is unmatched.
This is truly a team to watch in this year's Olympics.
Those two certainly look like a team to beat, and they're pretty handsome too, if I do say so myself.
But the green team will sure be a match for them. Let's get to know them.
Well, these two will surely compete in style.
Yeah, let's go see if we can catch them for an interview. Who do you guys consider to be your stiffest competition at this year's Olympics?
Honestly, our stiffest competition is probably ourselves, mainly Ford. That's going to be my biggest competition. Like getting him to actually produce on the team, it's going to be the hardest thing to do. Sorry, dude.
He's really worried about me overshadowing him, and I get it.
How have you all prepared for the Olympics this year?
Ooh, how have we prepared? I've really taught myself how to endure pain, like putting out fires, with my fingers. Ow.
First try.
Ow.
First try.
Good. Yeah. So that's helped me train with carrying cups of coffee, pouring it on my hand. That is huge in here because we drink a lot of coffee. I don't know. How have you prepared?
A lot of mind games. I put stuff in place that no one will even know, and it will come out in the middle of the competition. People will just break down in tears, and they won't understand why.
Which of these events do you all feel most confident about?
For sure, the paper airplane. I'm going to build the prototypical airplane on camera right now.
why he's doing that.
in 4 folds.
I feel very confident about the 2-mile endurance run. I've been training for weeks, and I'm really confident in my longevity and the strength of my legs.
I don't think we're doing the run anymore, Ford. You can feel the competitive spirits of these two from here.
Yeah, you can. Did you see him put that fire out with his bare hand?
I did, very intense. Let's see how intense the white team is.
Wow, we will no doubt hear that battle cry on game day. Let's go ask him about it.
What have you all done to prepare for these events today?
Gosh, what have we not done? We've changed out our Apple Watch bands to sportier ones.
Got our hair done.
Got our hair done. We've been on a strict sushi and chocolate milk diet to really carb up.
And coffee also.
A little bit of coffee for energy. We got new business cards made to hand out at the events.
Been going to the gym some.
A little bit of gym work, but don't want to tire the old muscles out. So we've just been sleeping a lot more and just laying around.
Yeah. Who do you think is the toughest competition today?
I mean, I think we're the toughest competition. I don't really see any competitor that rivals us in pure talent, in looks, in speaking ability. We're pretty much top tier.
What are some words that you will compete by today?
If you ain't first, you're last. And I'm a firm believer that even if I come in last place, I will kick somebody in the knee so that I come in first.
Nice. Thank you, guys.
No problem.
Wow, would you look at him go?
He sure is agile.
Looks like they're bulking up for the games, too.
I look forward to seeing how those muscles turn out on game day.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a hard team to follow up, but I think the yellow team's going to have a lot to offer.
With a record like Kevin's and a height like Natalie's, the yellow team is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Let's check in on them and see how they're preparing for the games. So we've got Natalie and Kevin representing the southern half of the office wearing yellow. So guys, what event are you most looking forward to in the Office Olympics?
Probably an event that's already happened so that we don't have to do it.
We don't like to do much.
Who do you think your strongest competition is?
Everyone, mostly. We don't like to do much, so.
Yeah, I mean, they're breaking their own personal records, so why set another one?
How are you guys preparing for the games this year?
We're not doing much.
Kind of looking at it.
Any events that you guys are worried you guys might not perform too well in?
Maybe all of them. Almost all of them. We're very proud to be here. Getting here was a huge step for us as a team and as individuals. We're not going to do that.
Well, it certainly looks as if they're saving their energy.
Yeah, it does. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess.
You're right. That's it for this week. Join us next week for the main events.